I was thinking a lavender themed body butter with, a bunch of different oils and some shea butter, scented with lavender essential oil. And I was also thinking we could color it a little. Welcome to my channel. My name is Yasmin and I help you glow more every day. I've been making my own soaps and skincare products as well as hair care products for the past 15 years or so. And now I'm here to share some DIY ideas, some cool recipes. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to click that subscribe button. Click the notifications bell so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. For a body butter, we need to have at least 60% solid butters in there. Today, I'm using just one butter, which is shea butter, and I'm going to use about 75% shea butter in the recipe, okay? The rest, which is 25%, is going to be liquid oils. That's baobab oil, coconut oil, using some shea oil and some olive oil as well in the recipe. So join me while I get these ingredients together and let's get started. Always wear gloves when preparing your own cosmetic products and personal care products. This ensures that they last a whole lot longer. Now I'm going to weigh out the shea butter. I'm trying to get about 175 grams, which is 75% of the entire weight that we're about to prepare. 250 grams is the entire weight that we're going for. So now reset your scale when you're about to weigh another oil. We're going in for the coconut and the baobab oil. 12.5% coconut oil, and then we're going to add some baobab oil and shea oil to the mix. If you want the recipe, look in the description box below. I'll leave that there for you and you can try it at home if you wish. The last oil I'm adding is the olive oil. We're adding some olive oil to the mix and then we're going to melt everything down in a warm pot of boiling water. You need a jar to put your finished product in. You may need 2 jars depending on the size of your jar, so have that ready as well. Now we're going to go to the pot where we have some boiling water. So add some water to a large pot and then set your shea butter and oil mix into the pot with boiling water. So you don't want to put your butters and oils directly on the stove, okay? This is a double boiler method. It's a better way of heating up your oils and butters. By melting your butters and oils this way, you help them retain their nutritional value. Melt the butters and oils down together until you no longer see any shea butter floating in the mixture. Everything should look liquid by now. You need a hand mixer for this, so you can just have a regular kitchen hand mixer to do this. Wait for your mixture to cool down a bit before you start whipping. Wait till it's just about warm to the touch and then whip for about 3 to 5 minutes before you put it in the refrigerator to cool down and then whip again. So after 3 to 5 minutes of whipping, put your mixture in the fridge or in the freezer for a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to mix my color. I have this beautiful lavender powder that I'm going to be mixing with a little bit of the baobab oil, just about a teaspoon of oil. When I started doing this, I didn't realize that I would actually need a whole lot more of the color because this is the first time I'm trying to put this color in a body butter. So the body butter is back out of the fridge. I'm going to start whipping it again. This time I'm whipping for about 5 minutes and then I'm going to put it back in the fridge for the second time. Now I have left my piping tools over at my workshop and I just wanted to pipe this mixture for the purposes of this video. So I decided to try using a Ziploc bag or this bag that I got with the purchase of some products that I bought. Looking at the two, I think I'm going to go with the Ziploc bag. After another 5 to 10 minutes in the fridge or freezer, your mixture should be looking more like this. It should be looking more creamy and beginning to harden up a little bit. You can actually pour your mixture when it looks like this if you're not aiming for the swirl design that I'm trying to do today. For me, I'd like to add a little bit more texture and make it thicker, so I'm going to put it back in the freezer for another few minutes before I pipe into my jar. At this point, my mixture is pretty well set and quite hard to touch. Now I'm going to whip it until it takes on a sort of whipped cream consistency. It's going to be really fluffy and ooh, so delicious. Let's scent this with some lavender essential oil. I'm adding just a few drops of lavender essential oil. For 250 grams, I'd recommend about 20 drops of lavender essential oil. There are different types of lavender, so use the kind that you fancy the most. We have a nice white whipped fluffy body butter now, and I'm just going to take about half of this body butter and put it in our Ziploc bag and set that aside while I color the rest of the body butter. Now I have to tell you, this would have turned out a whole lot nicer, but it was a huge disaster because first of all, the hole I cut at the corner of the Ziploc bag was way too small, and then when I tried to cut again, it was way too big, so I had to pipe really quickly. So the piping side of this video is kind of like kind of a flop. But anyway, let's keep going. I'm about to now color the remaining body butter with my lavender color, and I'm going to mix it in a little bit more because it's been sitting down, so I just want to make sure that everything is still well mixed before I add this to the body butter. I needed a whole lot more color than I thought initially, but I prefer to be safer than sorry, so I started adding the color just bit by bit until I was sure of what I was doing. This looks so pretty. The light is really bright in here, so I'm gonna take it outside so that maybe you can see how pretty this lavender color is. It's a beautiful shade and I love it so much. So now I'm gonna put that in with the white in our Ziploc bag, and guys, this is what I was talking about. This whole thing turned into a disaster. My kids were running around, so I tried to do this as quickly as I could. So yeah, but it still turned out really pretty, I must say. And I heaped it up a little bit because I wanted to take a photo, for my Instagram page. So follow at Madame Yasmin on Instagram. I love it, don't you? Tell me what you think about the colors. I think this looks really nice. It's holding up very well. The weather is quite cool, and so you can keep this at room temperature without a problem. But if you're in a very hot area, you might want to keep it in the fridge. I'm gonna make sure I get my piping tools here next time so that we don't have to go through what we did with the Ziploc bag. If you have some good piping tools, you should be able to come up with a really cool design because this butter gets pretty solid and you can just pipe that into your containers however you feel like, get creative with it. The body butter itself is very moisturizing. So as you can see, your body butter pretty much doubles up in volume. Just for the purposes of this video, I heaped it up like this on the jar, but you might need 2 jars for this recipe if you're going to do the full 250 grams. Now you can see I got my glow on. I just used a little bit of the body butter and it works pretty good for me. So there you have it, a delicious lavender scented body butter. If you like this recipe, if you want to try it out, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how it went for you. And if you have a suggestion, anything that you'd like me to try, you can leave a comment in the comment section as well. Don't forget to like. I hate saying all that stuff, but they say, well, it makes people so. Does that make you subscribe when people tell you to hit the like button and subscribe and stuff? Just checking. Let me know in the comment section. Are you affected by the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell? Do we have to remind you guys like to like, and do we have to like coerce you? I mean, it seems a little bit like, I don't want to say begging. Subscribe. Anyway, if you like it, subscribe, and see you again very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching.